Hi. This week I'm looking at the Microsoft Work Trend Index 2022, which is called Great Expectations Making Hybrid Work Work. And Microsoft engaged 31,000 people across 31 countries and came up with these 5 findings. And yesterday I explored the new worth it equation that employees have. Now, the second one in the Microsoft report refers to it as managers feel wedged between leadership and employee expectations. Now, I've changed that wording because in my world, I think it's leadership is wedged between the executive and employee expectations. Because in many organisations, it's the C-suite, the executive, the CEO, who is saying, you will all return to the office on a full-time basis. Whereas the leaders that are really in touch with their employees understand that expectations have changed. That employees have got that sense of flexibility and autonomy and being able to arrange their personal life around their professional life. And therefore, their expectations of what they want from the employer have fundamentally shifted. And leaders know this, but the executives are not listening. And I wrote an article a while ago about, the real reasons you're being asked to go back into the office. And the real reason is, I don't want to move outside my comfort zone. We've always done it this way. We'll just go back to the way it was and we won't have to worry about it. We won't have to worry about the real estate, property, legalities, policy and procedures, security, all of the stuff that when you look at a hybrid operating model starts bubbling up to the top. And there's lots of parties involved. You've got HR, property, facilities, legal, finance, all those parties need to be involved in the conversation. So it just becomes all too hard. But there is no going back. If you put your head in the sand and say it's all too hard, when you take your head out the sand, there won't be any organisation left. It'll be gone. Everyone sailed off into the sunset and better for it. So leaders have to be empowered to take the employee on the journey to the hybrid operating model. The executives have to come to terms with that and give leaders that capability. And I've talked before about the fact that most leaders get into a leadership role in their mid to late 20s. The first leadership development they get is in their early 40s. That's nearly 2 decades for some people with no learning, development, coaching, support or mentoring. That has to fundamentally stop. Leaders today not only need a capability uplift or the capability uplift they needed pre-pandemic, they need the capability uplift to lead a high-performing hybrid team. So the executive have to start to listen. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.